Calisthenics. Yesterday we did bandit boxing. Welcome. Welcome back to bandits. Welcome to calisthenics with bandits. It is resistance bands with calisthenics attached. I'm still trying to find my way with these two situations. Okay. All right, so let's get right into it, my friends. If you saw the intro, then you know, or if you read the title heading here on YouTube, then you know this is going to be a really easy class, simple and light. Just want to get used to calisthenics because they are very different movements in a lot of ways than your body might experience if you don't practice them. So let's just get I'm going to get my bandit on right now. I'm going to start with my lower half today. And I'm really excited about today's class because I'm going to show you guys how a stretch can become an exercise when you attach the resistance. So some of these we're going to do the same movements, but they're just going to be with and without resistance. So the warm-ups we will do without resistance, but I just want to get everything set and ready here. So we're going to start with our shoulder rolls, the same sort of warm-up we did yesterday. We're going to go into neck stretches and just work our way down. We're going to circle our knees, go right to those hips and loosen our hips, and then touch our toesies, and then we'll get into some specific calisthenic stretches. All right. I'll put this on back there. All right, so I'm going to grab my Blogies booty band. This is the light band. So I'll just put that right on top of my bandit. This is my choice of situation today. Going a little higher than I had it yesterday. And once you start to play around with this, you'll see that the tiniest movements that you make will make a big difference on what parts of your muscles are being activated. And that's another reason we need trainers to show us those differences. Because they're subtle, but they change a lot. So let's get started on our shoulder rolls, my friends. We're going to get our feet into a shoulder width position here, loosen everything up. All right, we're going to go back 5 times. Breathe naturally. And that's 5. Let's go forward now. Same motion, relax. We go. 4, is that 4? That's 5. Let's go right into our necks. Let's go side to side. Gently, we're just trying to like wake everybody up. That's really all we're doing here. All right, now let's go up and downsies. Yeses and nos. That's 5. Okay, now let's go right into our knee circles. So we're going to bring our feet together here. We're going to put our hands on our knees. If you can't bring your hands to your knees, bring them to the range that works for you. And so we're here and we're going to go 5 times clockwise. And then counterclockwise. And we're going to add in that hip relaxer here. So we're just going to go side to side here. And when you're doing this, you really want to focus on this hip hinge here. We're not just like swaying with our legs. We're kind of stopping and popping out there and just letting everything on this whole side leg get activated. Just loosen everybody up. You should feel it through the lower part of your back. Okay. Now we're just going to go a little more dramatic in that. We're going to go side to sides here. We're just going to bend over. This front knee is going to bend a little bit as I just turn my core to the side, almost at a 45. We're here. My elbows are on the outsides of my knees, but I'm landing right with my head in line with my knees here. Okay, so this next one, it's called a chest opener. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the wall. In this case, I'll use my closet. I'm going to put my hand on the wall. And I'm just going to kind of turn away from it and let this whole front just open up. Very gently stay in your range. If you can only turn till here, you'll start to feel like you're really tight. If it's tight and it hurts, back off a little bit and stay in the range where you can feel it activated, but it's not straining you. Does that make sense? All right. And we'll just go to the other side now. Go to the other side here. So we're standing to the side of the wall and we're just kind of turning our body to the range that works for you. All right. And so now we're going to go into our arm circles. So we're going to bring our arms out and we're just going to circle them forward. 3, 4, 5, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's go into our leg swings. So again, we're going to go back to the wall, in my case, the closet, and we're going to leg swing. So I'm going to release this just for a second because we're not going to want to do this warm-up with resistance. And I'm just going to bring the leg that's further away from the closet wall, and I'm going to swing it gently, but with fluidity. I'm not straining and trying to arch my back like that. I'm not pushing up like this and trying to really shrink down my core or anything. I'm just letting the motion happen, and we're opening things up. And we'll turn to the other side and do the same. Nice and flowy. Free floating. 2 more. And last one here. Okay, now we'll just end this one here with some torso twists. But before I do that, I'll just throw my band back on because we're going to get right into it after that. All right, so we're just going to bring our feet shoulder width again, and we're just going to literally twist. Other side. Okay, now we're going to actually do the torso twist. And you're going to come here, just like that. So just like yesterday's boxing movements that we were doing, notice how my feet are shifting with me. And then the less dramatic version of this is just going to be cute. Okay, oh, that really does open up your obliques. Woo! Take a nice deep breath, and let's get straight into our exercises. So we're going to go arm circles, and you might be wondering why I have that on the workout, because didn't we just have it on the warm-up? Well, we did, but this is what I'm going to tell you. When you add the bandit to your warm-ups or your stretches, it becomes a workout. So let me demonstrate that for you right now. So I'm going to take a second pair of the bandit, and I'm going to wrap it around my wrists, attaching the latex the latex band to this one up top. So I have a cloth one, a booty one down below, and then I have this one up top. So that's one. Let's just seatbelt her in there. Nice and secure. And then throw the other one on. It takes about 2 seconds to have like your body be your own mobile gym. This thing is so diverse. I love it. You can do so many different things with it. It's really as limited as your imagination. All right, so the second one is on and we're ready to go. So let's just throw the band on. Now there's 2 ways you can do this, okay? The first way would simply be doing one arm at a time. And so you're here, you've got the other hand in center line, okay? You can bring your hands behind your back, okay? And you can do it at the same time. Or my favorite is doing them like flies. So the same sort of way that you think about a fly when you're in the gym and you do it with barbells, you can do the same sort of thing here. So you're just going to bring your arm up and you're going to do that. And I like this one the most because it really works the shoulders and the back of the shoulder. And then you're going to go the other way. So this is how you're going to turn a simple exercise, or rather a simple warm-up or stretch, into an exercise. You just saw 3 different ways you can do it. Now the band was a little tight on that second one that I showed you. Another great reason that we love the bandit, because you get to decide what band works for you with that particular exercise. So I might choose a longer one with less strength and resistance for that particular style. But here for this one, it's a real great challenge. It's the exact resistance that I'm looking for. And here now I have my whole body being the gym, using arm circles from calisthenics with resistance to make it a very, very effective workout. So I'll just switch sides really quickly because I don't have a second band to demonstrate, but you can do it at the same time. Actually, that's a lie. We do have a second one right here. They're different and this one's broken, so obviously I can't show you the same one. But in any case, you can use two, and you're right here all day. And I love it. And now with your feet wider, and maybe you're gonna just squat down a little bit, you've got two calisthenics going for you at the same time. Now let me tell you where I feel this, right here in my lats. The amount of activity that my lats are getting right now is so different than just doing it free, without any resistance. I promise you it goes from a stretch to a workout. You have to give this one a try. The next one on our list is going to be leg swings. So I'll just free myself there because I don't really need this right now. I'll bring it right back up top, and we're gonna go right back to that closet and do those leg swings. So same thing, but this time with added resistance. So we're gonna widen our legs. And we're just going to swing. And since you did these before, you'll see the difference because you can feel the difference. One more. And switch sides. So you don't need new knowledge. You just need added resistance. And you can do the same workout that you've been doing with more effectiveness. Or turn that stretch into a workout. All right, so that's the leg swings. Now we're gonna go back to those torso twists. Now this doesn't look like much, but I promise you, added resistance will help. So we're gonna go back here, and we're just going to twist. So when I do this part, I'm gonna extend my hands more, just to get more out of this movement. And I'm gonna go back. Now with the resistance on my lower half, you better believe my gluteus is more activated, my hamstrings, my quads, all of it. So these are our options. Or you can stay here. Or you can just go all the way down. All right. Next, we're gonna go into our push-ups, my friends. Let's go for it. So here's what's gonna happen. A lot of people will use resistance bands to assist you in push-ups. So you'll have it like on your elbows, and it kind of helps you bounce back up. What we're doing is making it a little bit more difficult. We're gonna extend our arms outward, so there's resistance there, again on those lats. And we're gonna go for it, we're gonna do 30. So here's normal, where I can't really feel anything. I'm gonna bring it right here. And I'm also gonna extend my legs outward to get that. That's 5. That's 10. That's 15. That's 20. That's 25. And that's 30 hop, right into an iron horse. So you might know this as a squat, like a isometric squat. I know it as an iron horse. And here we can just bring in yesterday's class. Hold this for 30 seconds. 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and plank. We're gonna go right into a low plank. Extend your legs. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your knees. Stretch it out. Expand your arms. And let's go into the cat-cow. So the cat-cow pose is going to be right here with your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We're going to go into the cow, which will be here. We're going to arch, bringing our belly button like to the ground. And then the cat is the opposite of that. So then we're going to feel like somebody's trying to pull a string through our lower back to the ceiling. And again to the cow. Bring in your diaphragm while you exhale. Inhale through your ribs and your lungs. Exhale through your diaphragm. One more deep breath. And cat. Keeping your core tucked in and activated the entire time. Back to the cat. In, out, in, out, back to the cat. In, out, in, out, in, out, cat. So last one. In, out, in, out, in, out. And finishing on the cat. In, out. Last one. And lean back and stretch it out. That feels great, especially with the band attached. And so now we're going to end it with a cobra pose, and we're just going to really relax into this. We're not straining, we're not stretching, we're just relaxing into this. Consider it your cool down, okay? So we're going to go back into that plank position, high plank. And we're going to drop our hips to the floor. And this is the cobra. And we're going to relax. And just breathe and be. Be weightless. Breathing in through your core. Really keeping a nice, strong abdominal wall. And let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring yourself to your knees and stretch back. Woo. Forehead to the ground. Full relaxation. Drop your backside even more and relax. 3 breaths. And roll up. And that's our class for today, my friends. I'm so excited. Yay! Now listen, like I said, I'm going to keep this first calisthenics class easy. We're not getting super technical. We're not going over all the micro details and all the fun things we're going to learn later. We'll keep it for later. I wanted this week to be fun, light, and just inviting for everybody. All levels are welcome. Always. Inclusion, inclusion, inclusion. Options. They're always here for you guys, my friends. Always know to show up for yourselves. Because when you do, that infectious energy reaches other people. And then before you know it, you're like a powerhouse of people, all doing the same thing at the same time. And that bond of human energy is priceless. And it all starts right here on the mat. Some of my best friends I've ever made have been on the mat. So I invite you to come. Won't you be my neighbor? And let's be friends. Let's work out together. Let's do all the things that keep us up and going, because what you do with your downtime is how you create your perspective and how you're going to feel. So I choose to stay on that high vibration and make sure I'm always trying to be a source for good. So I hope I did you some good today. I hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday evening. Go find some tacos, enjoy yourselves and relax, and applaud yourselves because you showed up. I love you all. Thank you again, YouTube, for being patient with me. I'm still learning your platform. Instagram, you know you're my heart. I love you all. I'll see you on Thursday for the next class. See you on Thursday for the next class. Bye, everybody. Let's see if I can do this at the same time. And end. Nope. Because this one asks you twice, that's why. In now.